Hello there. Welcome to Fallout New Vegas. Hello, Ian. And thank you for the follow, Asuzu Neko. Alright, we're gonna hop in. I don't know what changed. I don't know what changed. But somehow, I'm now able to just listen to the background, like the opening theme, without having to open up it in YouTube, because it can just, I don't know, play in the background now. I don't know what changed. But anyway, yeah, New Vegas, let's go. So,
hungry?
right now, first of all, did subtitles? Okay, no, subtitles did not disappear. I was wondering. What are we gonna do is the question. We're in Freeside. We kinda did the vast majority of the stuff that we want to do over on that side of Freeside, at least initially. Now on this side, we've got the Kings. We've got the Atomic Wrangler and the Silver Rush. Those are like the big three, I would say, the big three places on this side of Freeside that have like quests and stuff associated with them. However, I'm not entirely sure which ones, if any, I want to do before meeting Mr. House. Because I think I don't want to mess anything up, is the thing. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself and end up doing a quest for a faction that Mr. House wanted to go a different way, and then he gets mad at me, and I don't know if that would lock me out of going the Mr. House route, but it certainly wouldn't be ideal. Let's take a sip from our canteen. I'm actually gonna drink some tea. I had some jasmine tea, my favorite from last night, and I did not finish it off, so I'm gonna finish that off before I move on to water. Alright, here's the north gate of the strip. Hello?
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the south gate greeter without talking to it first. The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born. Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without authorization from the greeter. I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed.
Right, we were doing that quest to get Fisto and the escort and stuff. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and Old Ben is one of the people that we have to recruit for that. Okay, so I guess we'll do that, and then we'll hop into the strip. Because, yeah, I don't know if I want to do, like, I don't think I want to do King stuff until I meet House. Courier? I used to be a courier before I got shot in the head.
Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot items.
I love how the courier that you play in New Vegas is just very nonchalant about, yeah, I got shot in the head and I need to come and find the fucker that did it. Like, hunt down the bastard. Hunt down the bastard. Butcher? How'd you get into that?
My father ran a butcher shop here in town, but business went downhill when another vendor started selling this strange meat at half our prices.
That sounds odd.
You're telling me, not long after my father's shop went under and he passed away from the loss, people around town started experiencing shakes. No one gets shakes like that unless they're eating human flesh. But no one would believe me. The sick bastard gradually went insane and passed away. Wasn't long before someone moved into the guy's place and found half-buried human remains in the crawl space. I didn't bother saying told you so.
I love cannibalism. Prior, what was that job?
After a while, I made enough money to get a passport into Vegas. Back then, you could get approved for entry for a fraction of what it costs now. Well, I got a job working as a crier outside of the Tops, advertising for the local talent performing at the casino. That didn't last long.
What happened?
Well, being a suave young guy, I chatted up the ladies from time to time, and one of the manager's girls started to take a liking to me. I never touched the woman, but the jealous prick decided it was my time to go. He framed me by saying I'd stolen from the casino. Sure enough, a few grand was missing from the casino vault. I have to assume the bastard stole the funds and figured I was a convenient fall guy.
That's horrible.
Yeah, but what can you do? I was stripped of my casino apartment and all of my belongings and booted back into Freeside. From there, I didn't have a lot of career options, as my rep was destroyed. So the escort job sort of fell into my lap. No pun intended.
You said escort, like armed guard? He does not do that.
Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat. No, escort just sounds better than man whore.
They got paid for sex.
Yep. I was damn good at my job, too. But after a while, I just felt like a piece of meat and had to quit.
Gun for hire?
When I quit the escort job, I had enough money to buy a pistol belt and some other gear. Bodyguards make a good, honest living, and I had the wits and physical build to handle most thugs. After saving a few tourists from trouble, I got a reputation for being a stand-up guy again, and after a decade, managed to save up enough to retire.
So this old Ben guy, we literally just met him, and he goes ahead and tells us his entire life story. Talk about trauma dumping. Let's talk about something else. How would you like to work for the Garretts?
I'm retired, but life has been a bit dull without some kind of action. What's the job?
James Garrett needs a real boyfriend experience for more discerning patrons.
Ah, I get you. So you think because of my past escort work, I'd be interested in that kind of thing. I got out of that work because it just made me feel empty inside. What makes you think I would ever go back to that degradation?
You're a beacon of light in some people's depressing existence. Your work is art.
You know what? You're right. I looked at the whole thing from the wrong angle. I suppose I could be a loving muse to some, while simply relieve stress and tension in others. Thanks for that insight. Tell Garrett I'd be happy to start at the Wrangler immediately. This should be a nice change of pace from retirement.
There we go, we hired him. Now there's just one more person we gotta work with. Oh, wait, hang on. That person... Yeah, there we go. Yeah. We talked to old Ben, he tells us don't run past the robots, and then immediately afterwards it shows you someone running past the robots to show you what happens. Don't run past the robots, they will kill you. Completely and absolutely. So, yeah. We're gonna do this quest, and then the strip. I think we're just ready for the strip. We don't need to deal with the kings. I can't remember what House wants us to do with them, but I know he wants us to do something with them.
Plasma, pistols, grenades. We've got it all at the
Silver Rush, I don't think there's anything that he wants to happen, unless he does want me to just, like, kill everyone in the Silver Rush, which I do remember doing in previous playthroughs, but that just might have been, like, I did a different quest that had that ending. And as for the Atomic Wrangler, I don't think there's a single thing that House cares about them. So I'm just gonna help them and just do this quest first.
Howdy.
Howdy, howdy. Well, we got quite a few people lining up here. We've got Jacob, Beatrix, and Old Ben. Alright.
Hey, chum. Welcome back.
You wanted a smooth talker for an escort? I found
And who would that be?
Old Ben has the experience and skill you need.
I've heard some stories of that old guy. I'm amazed he's still alive with how much he's been through. If the stories are true, he'll be a valuable commodity here at the Wrangler. I appreciate the find.
Nice.
Yep.
Alright, now the last thing we need is the sex bot. What's... What are you being pointed towards here? Here? Okay. This is pointing me towards a part of Freeside that I forgot about. I forgot that was a place. Where is this quest marker pointing me? Is it pointing me in circles? Hang on. Oh, maybe there's someone in this area. Quest. You doing okay, pal?
For all your shopping needs.
What's our objective? It just says recruit a second bot. Is there... No... That says Mick and Ralph's. I'm not sure. But maybe we talk to Mick? Maybe he knows about the sex bot? Just trying to... Like, where's this marker pointing? Here? What's this place? I don't trust this place. Who are you? Why are you running? You're just a thug?
Check it out. Between the dumpsters there.
What? Who is that?
The last person stupid enough to follow me down this alley. Get this fool, boys.
Knew I shouldn't have trusted them. Alright, let's blast your head off. And... oh, can't do anything. Okay. So blast your head off. Perfect. Now Veronica's just gonna turn them into mush and cave his face in. There we go. So, yeah. Cool. Forgot this was a thing. Where are the other people? What do they have on them? Drugs? Yeah, sledgehammer, though. And lead pipe. Okay. What's this quest marker pointing me to? Let me see. Local map? Oh, it's just broken. World map is telling me... Straight north gate. What? Is the game... yeah, the game quest marker is broken. Where's Visto? Trying to remember where we can find Visto. This might be another case of, like, I did something out of order or something. Quest is broken. I definitely talked to what's-his-face at the Atomic Wrangler. Oh yeah, drop these. Ooh, would you maybe have the information I'm looking for?
Ah, my favorite customer. Got a cap for me?
Nice.
Drugs are everywhere in Freeside, and even people you might not expect have become addicts. Jacob Hoff, for instance. That man was a brilliant chemist before he picked up the habit. Now, just another junkie. That King Pacer's a fan of Jet, too. Though I heard one of the followers talking about it being dangerous for him. Something about his heart. Do yourself a favor and stay away from that stuff, okay? That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
I strongly
understand.
remember
Well, have a good
there's a quest at some point where we have to basically, I can't remember who it is. Oh, hello?
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
Aha. Love when that happens. Yeah, so... Yeah, at some point someone, depending on I guess who you work for, gives you a quest to assassinate Pacer, the king's right-hand man. And one of the ways you can do it is by, like, giving him Jet, I think. Because, like, Rotface just told us it's not good for his heart. So if we give him Jet, we can
Hey,
kill
thanks
him
for getting
that way.
Belronte fixed up. I was really getting sick of paying for water. Now, what can I do for you?
I forgot about that. Ah, yes. Would you happen to know where I could find a sex bot?
Are you some kind of machine fetishist or something?
The Garretts are looking to satisfy certain customers.
Well, the only place I know of locally would be Cerulean Robotics. That place has been overrun by vermin for years. If you want to check the place out, you can find it on the west side of Freeside. The entrance is on the back side of the building. Just watch out for thugs. The rats aren't the only vermin you need to worry about.
Is there a holotape or anything I'll need for the sex bot?
I don't know of any. If you give me a few days and some caps, I think I could probably make one on my terminal.
Let's see. Okay, so I could do the speech check and be like, I've been a loyal customer, how about 100 caps? Or, I've been directing a lot of business in your direction, call it a favor. They're both speech checks, it's just, if I have lower speech, I can persuade him to, yeah, I could do the free, or I could lower cost. But might be able to find one elsewhere. Well, it is a speech check, so might as well do it. Ralph, I've been directing a lot of business in your direction. Call it a favor?
Alright, come back in a couple days. I should have it ready for you. Come
Booyah.
back anytime.
Alright, now. However, we'll probably end up just being able to do it anyway. So, where did he tell me to go, and why did the quest marker not update? So this is saying head to the north gate area. I'm gonna just see if it's over there. It's kind of interesting. Freeside kind of fits into the same thing I was talking about last time, I think it was, or the time before that, when I was just kind of talking about how I love the Fallout aesthetic. Because, like, this is all part of a world that used to be. You know, all these buildings used to be in use. They used to be like businesses or homes. But now, so much of it is just run down and just ruins. Like, there's nothing. Sure, some places are still have either been repurposed or are still fully functional. Like an example of being repurposed would be the old Mormon Fort. It's a place that used to just kind of be a national park, or was it national park, state park? State historic park. Yeah, it used to be a historic park, but then it got converted into a place for the what are they called? The followers.
Come
But
to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
at the same time, like, I think the Atomic Wrangler. So the King's School of Impersonation, that I think used to be here before the war, but the gang didn't exist until after. The Atomic Wrangler, I want to say, has kind of always been. And I'm not actually sure. Yeah, Silver Rush Gambling Hall. So that used to be kind of like a casino and stuff. Okay. We're gonna try our best to track down where Mick told us to go for the sex bot, because I can't remember what he said, but he mentioned Freeside. He mentioned it was very close to Freeside. So it's not as far away as I thought it would be. So that's good news. The question is, where is it? Is it near the North Gate? I don't think it was. You might have to go and ask him again. A huge part of this gameplay is getting lost because quest markers are broken and don't tell you where to go. So if we can hit up... Who do we want to hit up? Let's just go talk to Mick again, because the quest marker's broken, and I am bad at paying attention to what people are telling me to do. You may notice this in real life if you tell me something. There's not a huge guarantee that I will process it the first time. Sometimes I will, but not always. Yeah, let's go here.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs. We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Is that even a thing you should be saying as a town crier? We're not even allowed to sell the stuff that we sell here. It's like, what if whoever's enforcing whether or not you're allowed to sell it hears you say that? Like, that just sounds like a recipe for disaster. Alright. Time to talk to Mick. Like, the second time. Maybe I'll process it this time. Okay, Mick? No, you're Ralph.
Pimpin'
Mick is the guy
easy,
in the
huh?
back.
Maybe if you find some decent talent, I'll start visiting the Wrangler more often.
Okay. What?
Not yet. Come back later and it should be ready to go.
Well,
Thanks for stopping in.
Guess we can't ask him about the sex bot anymore.
Good day.
Love that.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
Having some deja vu here. They just love giving us iguanas on a stick, I guess. Where can I find a sex bot? Because that was literally my last lead. Since the quest marker is broken, I'm pretty sure what's his face at the Atomic Wrangler, all he says is check Mick and Ralph's because he can't think of where to go. And then I go and talk to Ralph and he tells me exactly what I need to know, and I immediately forget it and the quest marker doesn't update. Oh, lovely. And then I can't talk to him again because the game's done. I might have to Google where to get this guy. This game is flawless. It has 0 flaws at all. It's a perfect game. Lacing that heavily with sarcasm. Alright, I'm gonna talk to you.
Need some grub? I got you covered. Cheap and filling. Typically, I find it goes down better if I leave people guessing. So what do you say? Want some?
Not until you tell me where you get the food from.
I have my little helpers out and about, always looking for fresh things to add to the stew pot. You may have seen them around somewhere yourself. Now deny your hunger no longer. You'll be
No
back.
thanks. I have... Okay, so we got squirrel bits and radroach meat.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping
Oh my
people
god.
around here, right?
I swear, if you give me
King says
another
to keep up
iguana
the
on a
good work.
stick...
He said to give you this.
Hey, pinion nuts! Finally something different. Okay, so... Maybe it's around here? I'm gonna try looking for it myself. What? Xbox controller? You didn't disconnect? What? That's a lie. That's demonstrably false. Okay, there we go. And by demonstrably, I don't actually demonstrably.
Hey.
I think I'll just use that. Uh-oh. What the hell happened? Okay. Is it around here? Does anyone know where the sex bot is? Anyone in chat? Oh, is this? No, this game, right? The North Vegas Square. That's where, like, the NCR is hanging out and giving out, like, supplies and stuff, right? I don't know if that's actually the place. Dumpster. Hey, a sunset sarsaparilla. Sex bot. Hello? This entire episode is just gonna be aimless wandering. I can tell you right now. Maybe I should just go into the North Vegas Square. What's this quest mark? Is that another entrance I should know about? Or is it something? Oh, right. Also, yeah, Veronica. I'm wondering if we should just ditch Veronica, to be honest. And maybe do arcade gaming. Who knows? H&H Tools Factory. Was this it? This wasn't it. This is like a robotics place, right? What's this? I'm just discovering locations and hoping one of them will eventually be the place I'm looking for. What's this one? I wish you could sprint in this game. I'm so slow. Nope, that's just a cistern. Okay, let's head back towards this one. I'm gonna just check out the tools factory. Maybe there'll just be like something interesting in there, I don't know. Even if it's not exactly what we're looking for. I have heard this game is kinda terrible at rewarding you for exploration. Because a lot of everything is just kind of like there and handed to you. Unlike Fallout 3, where you're very likely to find just unique stuff by exploring. Okay, I do not trust this place. This feels like it could be hostile. Oh yeah. The Robo Brain. I see. Veronica. Get out of the way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Alright, let's go for you. I don't think the head matters as much for robots. I think it's just a combat inhibitor. Well, we'll go for the head anyway. That was a crit. Nice. Uh-oh, uh-oh. You're crippled. Veronica, go and punch them. Here we go. There's one other. Hello. Go for the head. Not that it really matters, because it's a robot. Come on, kill it, kill it. Okay. Alright, I have a crippled head. So let's fix that first. And I'll take all your energy cells, thank you. Uh-oh. There's a Mr. Gutsy handy? I don't think... It's probably a Mr. Handy, just by the looks of it, but... Ah, it's a crazed one. That's what I... Okay. I just went for the thruster.
Let's all beat up on the robot.
Oh, Veronica. Looking good. Cool. I hang out in these rads for too long, but I'm just kind of making sure I don't miss anything. Maybe I just want to, like, clear out the bottom floor before I head anywhere else. Oh. Hello. Hi. Oh. Sneak attack's good. Who's detecting me? What's detecting me? Well, I found a desk. Some bottle caps. Okay, something's detecting me. Is it Veronica? I don't think it'd be Veronica. It might be. 20 gauge rounds. Let's open the terminal, see what we got. H&H Tools Inc. Building the things you need to build a better tomorrow. HR email May 14th, 2020. Wow, that was like 2 years ago. Huh. Interesting. From Cindy Lou Krebs, Human Resources, to all personnel. Subject, new employee policies. Effective immediately, the following company policies are in place. 1. All cameras are forbidden in office areas and on the factory floor. 2. No more than 3 employees are permitted in the break rooms at any time. 3. In accordance with the wishes of management, all bathrooms have been sealed off and walled over. What the fuck? Employees are requested to attend to all waste disposal needs before or after work hours. Holy shit, that's dystopian as fuck. If you have any questions about these policies, please email Human Resources. Thank you. Cindy Lou Krebs, H&H Tools, Human Resources. What the absolute what? You're not allowed to pee or take a shit during work. Oh god. Wow. That's Fallout. Email from Jack Maynard. To Dobson O'Gill. Subject. What the jumping monkey fuck? Dob. Have you seen these new HR rules? What the hell is going on here? I swear if this place didn't have great benefits, I'd be out of here. Email from Jenny DeSoto. To Dobson O'Gill. Subject. This weekend. Hey sexy. I just fed Alan a line about having to play the Loch Ness Monster in a play this weekend, so I'm free Friday night. Want me to bring the stovepipe and the souvenir moon rocks? Jen. Email from Alan Dalton. To Dobson O'Gill. Subject. Rob. Dobbs. Jenny said your brother might know something about these Robco guys that are kicking our asses on the trading floor. You heard anything? Al. P.S. The wife's away this weekend and Jenny's busy. Why don't you bring over the rubber sheets and the souvenir elephant foot trash and remind me what I've been missing? There's a little office affair going on, I guess. That was Jenny to Dobson. This is also to Dobson? Huh. Interesting. HR email July 25th, 2022. So that is actually this year in 4 months. From Cindy Lou Krebs, Human Resources, to all personnel. Subject, new employee policies updated. Please read. Hello again, everyone. Mr. H has requested that the following rules be applied to the H&H Rules employee policies. Please note these rules are effective immediately. 1. Employees will conduct all spoken language business in English. Yes, this includes dealing with international clients. 2. Rooftop access is strictly prohibited. 3. All employees must submit to random DNA screenings to isolate the traitor gene. Cindy Lou Krebs, H&H Tools, Human Resources. Alright, getting a little bit more dystopian here. As if sealing off the bathroom during work hours wasn't dystopian enough. HR email, November 8th, 2023. So next year in November. From Cindy Lou Krebs, Human Resources, to all personnel. Subject: security update, very urgent. Hello, fellow H&H employees. Mr. H has asked me to pass on the details of our new security systems. This is very important, so please read it and confirm via email that you understand the procedures. 1. Automated heavy turrets have been installed in both cubicle areas, the central catwalk, and outside Mr. H's office. You must have your ID pass on you at all times, or the turrets will open fire, and we certainly don't want that, do we? Remember, no sudden movements until you hear the click. That means the turret has recognized your ID signature and you're safe to pass. 2. Employees must submit at least one of the following on the first payday of each month. 1 vial of blood, 20 nail clippings, toe or fingernail is fine, but not a mix of them. 1 lock of hair, or a 5 square centimeter skin sample. These samples will be retained for monitoring purposes. 3. Any employee seen to be cohabiting, colluding, or cogitating with any of the following groups will be terminated immediately. Foreigners, Masons, Carpenters, tragic players, illegal aliens, extraterrestrials, or the Flemish. 4. If you see Mr. H in the halls, do not make eye contact. Making eye contact with Mr. H will be seen as an attempt to steal his thought energy and will be grounds for immediate dismissal. Yes, even if Mr. H is wearing his special hat. Thank you all for your patience with our little reorganization. Now, get out there and make the best gosh darn tools in the West. Cindy Lou Krebs, H&H Tools, Human Resources Department. Oh my god. Reading terminals in Fallout is so fun. You get crazy shit like that. Anyway, back to killing robots. So, possibly if we have, like, an ID, we could have an easier time with these robots. Like the turrets and stuff. Let's see, this one. This is like the same stuff, right? Oh. Well, we do have the email from Alan Dalton to Jenny DeSoto. Jenny, what the hell is up with these guys? They've been coming after our market share like they've got something to prove. No, strike that. This feels personal. Mr. H run over Robco's dog or something? Ow. Yes, my wife's out of town for the weekend. Why don't you come over after work? Bring the accordion in the riding crowd. Alright, cool. Let's drop a save. What to do next? Just kind of finish clearing out the area, I suppose. Holy fucking shit! I saw those mines, but I only saw them too late. Okay, cool. Do some healing. And you know all those iguanas on a stick we were being handed? Let's chow down on some. Yeah, I don't think bats detect mines in this game. I think that's only a Fallout 4 thing. Cigarettes. So is this Mr. H's office? If it's got like all the security around it. Interesting. Whiskey bottles. Lots of burned stuff. Lots of other things. Interesting. Okay. And last of all, pinion nuts. Pinion nuts. Alright, now let's look at this terminal. Email from Dobson O'Gill. To Jack Maynard. Subject, Ari with the jumping monkey phone. Are you out of your mind? Do you think they aren't monitoring emails? Don't send that seditious shit my way. Yeah. Oh, this sounds like it would be hell to work here. Last sunset set. Those mines? No, they're not. They're just, yeah, okay, good. Oven, ramen steak. I'm considering eating that. I might just do it. Yeah, let's eat it. Up, find the ramen steak, and just eat it. Okay. I still haven't found out if this is actually the place we're supposed to go. I don't think it is, though. Also, did I miss a place back there? I don't know if I did. We're also very close to radiation poisoning. Time to head upstairs, I guess. Well, fuck. Fuck. Oh, good lord. Cool. And what was that it said about my armor condition? It's not dangerously low. What are you talking about? Not that bad. Let's take a canteen sip. This will probably finish off my tea. Alright. Jasmine tea is great. Alright. See those mines? I'm gonna disarm them. Just walk. We're gonna take those as well because they're valuable. Okay, cool. I may have blown myself up with like 50 mines, but I successfully disarmed 2. Ooh, medics. A suspicious terminal. Ooh, I do not trust a suspicious terminal. Let's drop a save.
Anytime you're feeling blue, if you've got a new romance, well, I've got the perfect dance. If you need me
Alright. Let's go inside here first, and then we'll look at the suspicious. Whoa, 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 whoa. God damn, I'm so bad at finding traps. Yay, I disarmed the shot.
Singing songs that people know. I watch them dancing to and fro.
Lucky 38 VIP keycard. Ooh.
So feed me nickels, feed me dimes. I'll play your favorite song just one more time. I'm right here.
So maybe it was worth coming here.
Anytime you're feeling blue, if you've got a new romance.
Is there something?
Well, I've got
That's just an earnings
perfect
clipboard. I was hoping for like a skill book. Anthony House's terminal. Ooh. H&H Tools. Mr. House's initial is H. They've been referring to Mr. H in these emails, and Mr. H seems to be incredibly paranoid. This is House. This is House. God, okay, cool. Let's hack into this terminal. Contained. Wow, perfect. Mr. House's password is contained. Alright. Building the things you need to build a better tomorrow. Okay, so. Journal entry, May 14th, 2061. So this is like about 40 years after the events of the other terminals we saw. And remember, the war started in 2077. As the years roll on, I find myself missing Father's advice more and more. I wonder if he would be proud of the decisions I've made, but no. Such second-guessing does me no good. I won't be weighed down by the past, and I won't waste energy on ancient family history, especially when that history isn't really family at all. Or maybe it was House's dad. Could be. Let's see. Entry number 2. January 19th, 2062. I'm beginning to mistrust Henderson. I think he's conspiring with my bastard half-brother to seize the company. I built this company, damn it. I won't be ousted by some Johnny-come-lately fancy college man with his robots and his degrees. I've asked Cindy Lou to keep an eye on him, to monitor his email for suspicious activity. And the last entry, 2077, June 19th. The war started October 23rd. So this is like 4 months before that. They've all turned against us, haven't they? Cindy Lou is right. I've had no choice. May God forgive me for what I've done. All my employees, all these people I thought loyal friends. Was I wrong? Am I crazy? I've scattered this journal across all the terminals in the office just in case. They won't take me without a fight. As soon as I finish this entry, I'm activating the security systems. If you're reading this and you're American, God bless the USA. If you're reading this and you're my brother, see you in hell. Alexander House. Oh, also, the Lucky 38 override thing. Hang on. Starting the executive override. What does that do? Is that a thing I should have done? That piss off House. Okay. Now. Suspicious terminal. We've got the HR emails that we've read before. The hidden network drive. Journal entry, April 15th, 2077. Fun fact, April 15th being the day I officially debuted. So, interesting. Stay out, you red menace. Cindy Lou can no longer save me. Interesting. Oh. Oh. Cindy Lou can no longer save me. Oh, and we've got the access codes. The Lucky 38, right? I don't want the house to see me as an enemy or a threat, though. What's going on here? This Mr. Handy's already dead. Something here before me. Desk. Bottle caps in it. Hello. Do want to be very cautious and check for mines and shit. Those are like bones. Alright, we got suspicious terminal. Alright, what's on here? HR emails, hidden network drive. December 27th, 2074. Nevertheless, 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 nevertheless. Nevertheless, 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 nevertheless. Wow, okay. My tongue is not enjoying that. Okay, cool. House is weirding me out. I don't know if this is the house. What's our house? Is it Anthony? Is the other guy his brother? Alexander? I think. I think that's the case. We got the HR emails. What's this one? Journal entry April 6th, 2068. No more haircuts, no more trims. They can use it to steal your thought energy with their eyes. I have a special hat that stops them, though. Special hat, special shotgun. Father, why have you stopped talking to me? You always loved his best. You always loved him best, did you? Right? What's going on here? This is interesting. Email from Jenny DeSoto. To Alan Dalton, subject RE Robco. Beats me, Alan. I tried to check their sec filing information, but the whole company is like a maze. Can't even tell who's in charge. I emailed Dobson about it, his brother's private investigator who does a lot of corporate stuff. Maybe he'll have an answer. Jenny. Yes. Sorry, babe, I can't this weekend. My church choir is doing a musical theater retelling of the life of Saint Columba, and I have to work the Loch Ness Monster. Aha. Remember there was a mention of Jenny telling him some lie about having to be the Loch Ness Monster so that she could be free to have sex with, like, the other person. Interesting. Alright, what's this? Terminal. Okay, those are just the HR emails. Just boring ass terminal. Tripwire? Oh damn, we can't activate it. Or even activate it? What's it gonna? If it would. Check desk, bottle caps, and a garbage. Okay. Why can't I activate this terminal? This feels like a terminal I should be able to activate. And another desk. With pre-war money. Cool. Well, I do not trust that tripwire. So yeah. Cool. Is there anything else? This can't be it. There's gotta be more. And yet, I don't see anything else. Huh. This feels incomplete. All we got was the Lucky 38 access code, which is fine. But that's not what we... like... that's not what I was hoping to... Is there anything else? Let's do one last sweep, just in case I miss, like, a side door or something that I forgot. God damn it, physics. Oh, that scared me. Nothing around there. Already been around there. That's not. Huh. It feels like there's more to the story, but that seems to be all we can investigate there. H&H Tools Factory. Well, we still haven't found what we're looking for, which is the sex bot. Maybe it'll be in North Vegas Square. Who knows? And maybe not. But it's worth a go.
I need my fix.
The gray. I don't know what the gray is. There's Jules. Oh, could he have also been a cowboy recruit?
I see a lot of folks come and go, but none fit your type. Where you come from, stranger?
I'm just another wasteland wanderer. Why the suspicion?
'Cause that's the law of the land. You never know when someone's going to stab you in the back, and I like mine upright. Maybe one day, stranger, when you've seen all I've seen, done all I've done, you'll sooner trust a rad scorpion than a new face in the wasteland.
Can I ask you some questions?
Sure thing. What's on your noggin?
Tell me about North Vegas.
We're independent folks here. Merchants, gamblers, NCR whores. All of them trade with us, and we offer protection against critters and the fiends.
NCR hordes.
You heard me. We don't like those stiff-backed, clean-handed little pussies. New Vegas belongs to the people. The NCR is just a corrupt and bloated monster no better than any other wasteland crawler. We make this land wealthy, and we ain't giving it up.
What's the deal with fiends?
They're a bunch of lunatics so pumped full of chems they don't give a damn about life anymore. Fiends rape, kill, and maim for the hell of it. Vault 3's fiend territory. Those shitheads attack Westside all the time, even making it to the rest of Outer Vegas when they crawl under the sewers.
Let's go back to my other questions.
What's eating?
What's your story?
That's a long one, stranger. Let's just say I got tired of killing in the wasteland, and now I found a better home for my old butt.
What do you do here?
Outer Vegas ain't exactly a safe place. Despite our numbers, the wasteland creeps through every nook and cranny. I make sure any dangers to the people of North Vegas stay outside our barrier, stranger. Day and night, I stand watch. I'll see you again, stranger.
Can't remember what his significance is, but cool.
Keep an eye on your stuff, damn thieves.
Does anyone rob you? I don't think they do. So is this a part of town where the sex bot is supposed to be? Who are you? Hello?
Can I help you with something, stranger?
Who are you?
Name's Crandon, stranger. I keep an eye out for trouble around here.
What kind of trouble?
Folks that don't belong. Murderers, rapists, extortionists, and everything in between. You know, business as usual in North Vegas, stranger.
Doesn't the NCR keep order around here?
NCR. Did you just crawl out from under a rock? Those folks only care about their business, their people, and their pockets. NCR's order? Don't make me laugh, stranger. We work this land, we own these streets, and we yank up the bad weeds ourselves. Got it?
Understood. Tell me about North Vegas.
We've been here for a few years, just looking for a place we can call our own. Life's harsh, but still, it beats the hell out of the desert. We've got numbers, we've got food, and we've got trade. That's progress, stranger.
What is there to do here?
Keep your nose to the ground, stranger, that's what. Mind your own business and let us mind our own. Are we clear? If you got a mind to loot the old H&H Tools factory, don't even bother. That place is sealed tighter than a rad scorpion's bunghole. Every salvager who tries gets blown up, flattened, or gutted by traps. Then he starts to stink up the town, and we're the ones to clean up the mess.
Already looted it. Tell me more about your role here.
Jules, myself, and a few others patrol the streets and sewers. Any punks come up out of the rest of the city, we give them the runoff.
Need a hand with any trouble?
You want to help us out? What makes you think we want you around here, huh?
Well, I have high speech skills, so that's what. I respect your independence, and I'm good at taking care of trouble.
That's the kind of stuff I like to hear, stranger. All right, we could use someone like you.
What would you like me to do?
Some squatters decided to take space where they don't belong over by the playground. We'd prefer to keep them off the streets and out of sight. Maybe you could go and talk to them. Convince them to see things our way.
I'm on it.
I like your speed, stranger. Let me know when that's done. Later.
Alright. Someone to watch over me. I don't remember that quest.
Paradise my ass.
But let's go. Set this one as active. I'm gonna have to figure out where this robot is. I'm probably gonna have to. You are the one I have to talk to, Squatter Bill.
What do you want?
Brandon says you're not allowed to stay here. You'll have to go somewhere else.
Oh, really? And how you gonna make us?
A speech skill, maybe? I'm asking nicely. I only do that once.
Hey, don't worry. I was just kidding. We're going, right, boys?
Booyah. Speech skill is power.
Have you taken care of those squatters?
I have indeed.
That's good to hear. Can't ever be too careful with strangers around here.
Got any more work?
Good work with those newcomers. I think you can handle more serious business with more serious rewards. There's a handful of greasers down in the sewers causing trouble. They ain't packing too much iron, but I'd like them dealt with all the same.
I'll deal with that.
Glad to hear it. Let me know when they're gone.
Alright. Are we back? Lost connection there for a minute, but we're back. Alright. Yeah. Let's see. So. Now, is this a shoot first, ask questions later kind of thing, or is it an ask questions first, shoot later kind of thing? Hello? Ah, you're just a citizen. Okay. I could easily get lost in these sewers, because I am lost in these sewers. Where am I headed? There's just so much here. Hello?
song just one more time.
Who am I trying to
I'm right
find?
here in the corner. Anytime you're feeling blue, if you've got a new romance,
I'll get there eventually.
I've got the
God, this is
perfect
like a
dance.
maze.
If
Hello?
you need me, I'll be here. I'm Mr.
I bet I see
What the
You,
hell are you looking at, punk?
Greaser Johnny. I hear you've been causing trouble.
Oh, yeah? Fuck off, asshole.
Locals are getting edgy. How long, you think, before you're gutted open by an angry mob?
I don't... Wait, you've got a point. All right, fellas, let's get out of this shithole.
Our troops can't wait to clean the sewers.
Hoggies.
I watch him thinking to the past. As I play, there stands the glass.
Now,
You can almost hear the teardrops hit the
come
ground.
on, local map. How do I get out of here?
So feed me nickels, feed me
Such a
dimes.
maze. Okay,
I'll
so
play your
head
favorite song just one more time.
south
I'm right here in the corner.
and then
Anytime
west.
you're feeling blue, if you've got a new romance, well, I've got the perfect dance. If you need me, I'll be here. I'm Mr. Jukebox.
Here's a door. And woohoo! We got out of that maze. Alright. Yo, I did it.
Have you run off those greasers?
I did.
Great work. I gotta make sure this place doesn't eat itself from the inside.
Anything else you want me to do?
You know, this time I may actually need a gun with a brain. Talk to Mrs. Hostetler. She's near the Crimson Caravan. I think her daughter's making bad friends, the kind that'll slit your throat in the dark.
Oh dear. I'll go see her.
I like your enthusiasm, stranger. Let me know when that's done.
What is this? The gray, by the way. That's something I need to know. Also, I've realized now that this is definitely not the part of town where the NCR is handing out, like, supplies and stuff. That's somewhere else. Still, no sign of Fisto. I'm not sure where we're gonna find him, though. I love how we go on this entire quest of, like, well, let's find Fisto, and then it's like, well, but what if instead we got sidetracked and did a different quest? Who are you?
McLaughlin's a hard boss, but she knows what she's doing, that's for sure.
Let's take a sip from our canteen. Okay. Yeah. Oh, hello. I see people.
Hey there. Hey there. Need anything?
Merchant.
Sure. Here's what
What
I
do
got.
you got? Do I have anything to sell? I can't remember. Oh, I definitely have mines to sell. Let's see. BBs. Oh, yeah. The poison glands. Ghosty Mechanica, thank you for the raid. Hello. Hello. How are you doing, friend? Thank you for the follow, Sleepless Rambles. Oh, I got so many fractures. Doing alright, glad to hear it. Ooh, we've got gecko steak. Ba-ba-da-bum-bum. Is there anything I want to sell? Grenade rifle. Honestly, maybe I sell it. I don't know. I'll hang on to it for now. And do I need these? I'm probably never gonna use them. I'm gonna sell them. It's actually sleepwear though, I will keep. Hello, thank you for the follow, friend. Caravan shotgun. We got weapon repair kits, I forgot about that. I think this is fine. So let's just sell those. Now what do you have to sell? Anything that I care about. You've got a katana protective sheath. Huh. Interesting. Laser pistol recycler. Actually, if you have anything good for... Oh my. If you have anything for, yeah, plasma stuff, that could be interesting. So replenishes ammo. Decreases spread. Interesting. I think we're fine for now. We don't need any of that stuff. We're saving up for, first of all, to get into the strip, and second of all, to get implants. Ian's being adorable there in chat. So, what's this? That's someplace's house. Oh, is this the place we're supposed to go? It is! Aha! Hello? I promise I'm not breaking in.
What are you doing here? Get out before I blow your head off.
Settle down. Brandon sent me.
He did, huh? Alright. What do you want?
Brandon said you had a problem. I take care of problems.
He should really mind his own business. Crandon's good to keep scum in check, but he ain't exactly subtle.
So, you've got work for me?
If you're good at snooping around, then I could use you. I need to find out what my daughter's up to. She's been frequenting this square in North Vegas, probably hanging out with street scum. I want to know more about her new friends.
I'll check them out for you.
Alright, we've got a deal then. I'll make sure to compensate you for your time, if you find anything useful.
Now, let me ask you something else.
Okay, what's on your mind?
Where did you want me to look for Alice?
I know she's been frequenting this square in North Vegas, probably hanging out with street scum. I want to know more about her new friends.
Alright, we already knew that.
Okay.
Tell me about this area of New Vegas.
Folks call this East Vegas, but I don't care much for names. The East Side gets a lot of merchant and gambler traffic. We're safer here than in North Vegas or West Side, though we've got to put up with the NCR.
What's your take on Legion and NCR?
Don't get me started, stranger. We don't take kindly to either of them. We fought hard for our home, and we're here to stay. The Legion knows nothing of working the land. Those folks would rather pillage, burn, and steal like mad beasts. That ain't honest living. The NCR's no better. They won't burn your home and rape your daughter, sure, but they'll steal your wealth all the same, when you ain't looking.
Cool.
Okay.
I guess that's
Goodbye, stranger.
meeting people in Sunset Sarsaparilla. Thank you for the hydrate, Ghosty. Let's do some fast travel. I don't feel like doing all this walking. You want a random expression? Alright, I'll randomize an expression. Let me grab my die. Ew. That's 4.
Sit up straight, son. I'm worried about you.
There we go, dead eyes. And you want a posture check too. Cool. Alright. Into North Vegas Square.
Keep an eye on your stuff. Damn thieves.
Alright, so who's this person? Is it you?
What's eating you?
I'm looking for Alice Hostitler? Hostitler? I don't know her. Whatever. I'm looking
Alice. Oh yeah. I've seen her around here much too often as of late. I reckon she's been hanging out with Andy and his crew.
You know where I might find them?
Try the gray. Beats me why people go into that forsaken thing. At least with huts and sewers, you know they ain't crumbling on top of your head. I'll see you again, stranger.
I knew the gray would be useful for something. Don't know what the gray is, but it's here. Hello?
I'm going to place me a good bet at the Thorn.
Oh, huh. There's Andy's room. Looks like the person we're gonna have to talk to is probably upstairs. I could break into Andy's room. My eyes are gray, hello Felly, because Ghosty redeemed a random expression. And I am being dead inside. As is the usual.
Hey there.
Not actually, but yeah. I am busy looking for... I love you too.
I need my fix.
I'm looking for... I love you. You do. Where's the person I'm supposed to... Was it the person downstairs? Was it the person who had, like, no name, so I just ignored him? Let's take a sip from our canteen.
Howdy.
Although I do think it's time to turn off that expression. Okay, was it you?
Fiends don't come here no more, they say.
Like, it's pointing to you, right? Quest marker's definitely pointing to you, unless there's someone downstairs and some way to get downstairs. You need to pickpocket you? Ah, I see. Okay, so it's just like I need to get into his room somehow.
Gotta find me some sweet jet. Howdy.
But there's no way I'm gonna do that without these guys finding out.
What the fuck you want, huh?
I'm looking for Alice, Habadaba, and Andy.
Oh yeah? What for?
I just want to talk.
Maybe they don't want to talk to you. Maybe they ain't here anymore. Maybe you asked too many questions, stranger. This is our turf. Don't even try to snoop around or I'll fucking kill you right here, right now.
But I have high speech. Have you considered that? I just thought Andy should know about Mrs. Habitaba waiting outside for him, shotgun in hand.
What? You gotta be kidding me. Fuck. Why do I always gotta fix someone else's crap around here?
Alright. Head out. Run away. Run away. Run away. Alright, cool. Runs away. I can now pick this lock. I did lose karma for that, but it doesn't matter. You know what does matter? Reddit karma. I don't need the Sunset Sarsaparilla. I'm just looking for... What am I looking for? I'm looking for something. Ah. Hello? You doing okay, pal? Are you the guy that I just sent? What?
Hey there.
Buddy. This is like an off-limits place that I broke into. You just walk in and just like squat down.
What are you looking at, huh? Answer me, or I'll get trigger happy real quick.
Hi. I didn't read the note. I don't know what's going on. I was just leaving.
Wait right there. You told my men that Alice's mother was waiting for me outside, didn't you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I've got my eye on you. Get the fuck off my turf.
Goodbye.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, let's read that note real quick. Okay. Looks like you were right. The Hubbard man always carries a full pouch back to their house every night. Hello, Zest. The same pouch is empty whenever he goes to work. Goes work to Crimson Caravan. Fred's seen it himself. No chance in hell this is all a coincidence. He's bringing something with him whenever he leaves work. That's gotta be his daily cut from the business. Alice is gonna have us find all that dough for us. If we get caught near this place, her bitch mother's gonna snap for the big guns. That'll make Brandon, or worse, Jules, come after us. I ain't too happy about risking my neck for nothing, Andy. Let's make sure Alice is a good doggy first. Then do whatever you want with her once we are out of this fucking hole. Yeah. Okay. Should we just tell Andy? I'm sure he'll shoot us if we do. Let's do something else instead. Like take a sip from our canteen. What's our current objective? Tell her about Andy's plans. I see, so that means fast travel time. Alright. So, Andy. He wants to steal some money, huh? Let's go hippity hoppity bop. Why do you walk so slow in this game? just gonna bunny hop my way across the wasteland. Alright, what do we got in here?
Back off. I know how to use this gun, and I'm not afraid to shoot if you try anything. I've put up with their shit long enough. No more. I'll kill them if they get in my way.
Is this the daughter? Let's see. I'm not here to hurt you.
Then what the hell do you want? Don't try anything, I mean it.
I just want to talk.
Okay, but this better not be a trick.
Alice, Andy's just using you to get the money.
What are you talking about? Andy wants to help me leave this hole, doesn't he?
No, look at this note I found.
That son of a bitch! I'll take the money and I'll kill him too.
Automod, what's going on? Yeah, I'll allow it. My favorite companion, good question. I like Veronica. Veronica's pretty cool. Boone is also really nice. And Arcade Ganon's kind of nice. I mostly use Boone and Veronica, I think are like my two main companions. What do you really want, Alice?
I don't know what I want, but I hate this place and I hate these people. It all used to be so simple. Why did they change? Why can't they see my pain?
You should leave and never come back.
You're right. There's no place for me here. Just tell them I'm sorry and they won't have to worry about me. Ever again.
Oh yeah, that is the thing, I forgot. If you have low intelligence, he'll just, like, join you out of pity. Okay. I guess that quest is done. Now time to get the sex bot. The entire reason we came out this way in the first place. For people who have just joined, basically this entire stream, like up until before I started that questline that I just did, has been me looking for the sex bot. And it's like, I don't know, the game might be broken or something. The quest marker is telling me to go here, but it's not actually pointing me anywhere. And I can't talk to Ralph anymore. I talked to him once and wasn't paying attention to where he told me it was, and I can't ask him again because I've already used that dialogue option. So I have no idea where the sex robot is. Is it here? Because I tried following that quest marker and it pointed me to literally nothing. Use local map. Let's see. Go to Freeside. Oh, you're making dinner? Nice. Also, let's take... Yeah, Cerulean Robotics. I'm trying to look for that place. And Ralph told me the directions, and because I'm bad at paying attention, I forgot what he said, and now I can't talk to him again about it. Because it's, for whatever reason, you only get to ask once about where it is. Oh, what's going on?
Lasers, plasma, pistols, grenades. We got it all at the Silver Rush.
But yeah, I spent like a good hour looking for where that sex bot is. So it's pointing me here. And I go through here. And then this is where it's pointing me to. Is this a place I can get to? Let me check. DMs. Let's see. Freeside, the Atomic Wrangler. New Vegas. Ah. So it's in the same area that the Atomic Wrangler? Wait. No, but there's the old Mormon fort. There's... Wait a second. There's old Mormon. Oh, I see. Okay. So is it like... Wait. So it's like towards the entrance. Oh, my special? So I've taken the what's it called? What perk is it? Early bird perk. I have the early bird perk, so right now I'm getting like a negative to all my stats. But I have base of 6 strength, 1 perception, 10 endurance, 1 charisma, 10 intelligence, 5 agility, and 6 luck. Thank you for the follow, Demon Viv. Okay, so you said it's in this area then? Are you sure? Are you absolutely positive? Yeah, pretty much. Charisma doesn't do anything. Is that it? That's not it. No, that's not it. Is it around here? Yay, we found it. Thank you all for your help. It took me like a full hour, and I just thought the quest marker was like broken or something. Thank you. I'm bad with directions. I presume it makes it for a more entertaining stream. Oh, hello. All right. Anything else want to tango? It is time for rats. Compensation is my entertainment. Or me entertaining you, I mean. That's how I compensate. Stop it. Stop it. There we go. Yeah. Oh, who followed? Zest. Thank you for the follow. Why did it not notify me? Stream elements, you're being lazy. Let's see. Oh, what did I just take? Hang on. That's something I took accidentally. Giant rat meat. No thank you. Got a bunch of crap. Oh, there we go. Stream elements finally caught up. Woblamo. Ooh, yes. Hell yeah. Love it when it dissolves them. No! 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 Ouch. Thank you, Veronica. So I actually haven't played this game enough to do several builds of it. But what I want to do for this game is I'm basically going for a plasma build. And I'm probably... What's that poll? Who started that poll? What? Why is that a thing? Who... Was that you, Felly? Or Ian? Wait, what? What's going on here? Ah. Looking to see if I'm gonna grant the rats mercy. Yeah, basically, I want to go Plasma. Plasma, I've seen people play with in the past, and it always looked cool to me, but I always just kind of fall into the trap of, you know, I always fall into the trap of just, like, using guns for, like, yeah, you're cool doing that. I always fall into the trap of using, like, regular guns, partly because, you know, New Vegas has, like, that kind of Western vibe going on, so I just end up being, like, the person with a revolver and, like, a cowboy hat. But I want to branch out and try different things. Like, I'm planning in the late game. I'm gonna need arcade for this, aren't I? Yes, I am. If I go for Arcade Ganon, then his quest will get me the, like the Enclave armor, which is really, really good. And I've never used it before. Because it gives you negative stats. Why would you ever use anything that gives you negative stats? That's just silly. Oh yeah, and also I, like, have never really used any of the unique weapons in this game. Now, let's see. I guess run a diagnostic routine? Upload a programming routine? Oh, we don't have one yet? Okay, this is a robot, I think. So I paid... No, I didn't pay Ralph. I used a speech check on Ralph. But it's entirely possible. It just felt implied to me that there's more than one way to acquire the module that I need. It felt like... Because he said, in case you find one lying around somewhere. Makes me think there would be one lying around somewhere. Let's see. Already been through. Is there anywhere else to go? Yep. Ooh, found some bullets. Desk. Search that desk. Rat meat. I guess we haven't been to this part yet. Oh, it's an inaccessible door. I see. We're here. Oh, that's just Freeside. Huh. So it looks like we don't actually have a way through. What did I say? No, that's not what I meant. It looks like we don't have the module anywhere, unless it is hidden in plain sight, and I'm just bad at finding things, which is entirely factual. Yeah, I may just have to go back to Ralph, which is fine. It just sounded to me like there is a second option for finding one somewhere. So... Freeside. East Gates? I think the East Gate's where we can get to Ralph.
If you need me, I'll be here. I'm Mr. Jukebox. This old bar room is
By the way, if you hear that music is playing and it's not music that you're used to, what's going on? That's because I'm running a mod that has like copyright-free music on it. So sadly, we're not gonna get Google classics like Johnny Guitar, Big Iron, and all that stuff. Ralph, it's been a while. Have you done the thing? You have it?
How's it going, friend? Looking for anything special? Yep, here you go. You'll need to use a terminal to upload the data to the robot.
Hell yeah.
Come back anytime.
Now...
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
There's a Good Springs XP glitch. Do tell. But I will say, like, I don't usually use glitches in games. Sometimes I do, but not always.
I'm right here in the corner. Anytime you're feeling blue, if you've got a new romance, well, I've got the perfect dance. If you need me, I'll be here. I'm Mr. Jukebox.
Let's go get Fisto. Why do you move so slowly in this game? I'm just walking at a snail's pace here. How's everyone's day going, chat? Everyone having a good day? Aww, you're such a sweetie. Uh-oh. Hello? You doing okay? I heard banging. Not the kind of banging you're supposed to be doing soon. Alright. Upload the routine. Now, Fisto. Howdy do, pal.
Fully integrated security technotronic officer active and reporting for duty.
That is a mouthful. Let's shorten that to Fisto.
Yes, ma'am. Fisto reporting for duty. Please assume the position.
I suppose I should dust you out before I hand you to the Garretts. Don't look, chat. This isn't Twitch safe.
Servos active. Operation complete. Thank you for your business.
Oh my. I cannot feel my legs.
Numbness will subside in several minutes. Awaiting further orders.
Report the Atomic Wrangler. James Garrett is your new owner.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my. You just always do that. You always test the robot first. Just gotta make sure it works, you know? Hello, Blue. Yeah, okay. I maybe have heard of that glitch before, I'm not sure. Mostly I see people do glitches if they're doing like special runs. Like if they do a speed run, they do the speed glitch, and if they're doing like a different type of run, they're doing the XP glitch or whatever. I love you too, Caesar's Legion. But I don't love the Caesar's Legion. Don't get those two mixed up. Let's head to the Atomic Wrangler and turn in this quest. Oh my, there's a lot of NPCs in here now. Love it.
Hey, chum. Welcome back.
Hari's about to get cancelled for endorsing Caesar's Legion. I found the sex bot you're looking for.
You did? Ha, damn! I've been looking for one of those for years.
It's for you, isn't
For my
it?
customers. I mean, I'm not into that kind of shit.
I'm sure. So, thing is, Fisto's a heavy-duty piece of equipment built to last.
Hey, I'm amazed you even found the thing in the first place. Here is double for your trouble. Those freaky fetishists ought to be satisfied now.
Fisto's already programmed to respond to your commands.
It is? It will? My god, imagine the possibilities. It didn't happen to come with an owner's manual, did it? Ah, forget it. Trial and error should do it.
Have fun, my dude.
Talk to you later.
He's not gonna be able to walk for a while.
The table's more friendly,
So,
and the women are just like the booze.
what now? We just finished that quest, which was fun. You know what? I'm gonna go and recruit Arcade Ganon while I'm thinking of it. While I'm thinking of it.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people.
Only at Mick and Ralph's. Okay, Veronica, there you are. So, talk to you.
What's up?
So, you're cute, you're a lesbian, and I love you. But, unfortunately, it's time for
Why
us to
does
part
everyone always
ways.
say that?
I know. I love you. I love you. I love you. Just, I have to do this. I'll come find you again someday. Okay? Always thinking of you. Yeah, we just gotta split up.
Okay, then I guess I'll be back at the 188. Maybe digging in some dirt for scrap metal or something.
Alright, Gannon, my gay dude. Let's talk.
What's up?
Would you like to join me?
All right, let's not waste any time. There are people out there to help, things to learn. Maybe not in that order, but let's get to it.
There we go, and we got better healing. What's the better healing? Probably heals you better. Better healing. There it is. Player regains more health from all sources. Would you believe the better healing perk heals you better? Just like how the full heal item in Pokemon heals your Pokemon to full. You know? I'll talk to you like that anytime you want. Drop save. Just real quick. Now. I'm gonna take a quick pee break and we'll be right back. I'm gonna run an ad here real quick. I have returned. Let's get back to the game. So, what now? Is it strip time? Are we ready to go for the strip? Ring-a-ding-ding. I think it's time.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only
Because, yeah, there's, like, still a few more quests to do in Freeside, but I think we've put this off long enough. It's time to progress the first act of the story. And to get in, oh, hello. Oh wait, oh, yeah. It's like, whoever's firing this laser pistol at me is clearly the assailant, but no, it was, in fact, a Freeside thug. So yeah, to get into Freeside, not Freeside, the strip. To get in the strip, it's just like a credit check, right? Like, you just have to show that you have the money, you don't have to give them the money. Pretty sure that's the case. Hello?
Submit to a credit check, or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot.
I guess I could do a science check as well.
Admission to the strip requires an official passport, or proof that you are carrying the required minimum balance. These policies prevent less reputable persons from entering, and ensure a good time will be had by all who enter the strip.
Now, you are Mr. House's robots, and Mr. House is wanting me to collect the platinum chip to deliver to Mr. House. So why would he not just let me? But I'll submit.
Thank you, madam. You may proceed.
Alright. We did it. Here's the guy that got shot. We're about to enter the strip. And we've made it.
It's not a bad place if you love terrible things and people.
Howdy, partner. You've come for a piece, haven't you? Welcome to New Vegas.
Why did I think he was destroyed? Last time I saw, he was stuck in a rock. Let's see. Can I just do all these dialogue options? I thought you were destroyed.
Do I look destroyed, partner? It's harder to put old Vic in Boot Hill than you might think. I wouldn't be much use stuck inside just one Securitron. No, if the one I'm in turns up a goner, I just find another. Fine as cream gravy.
Hell yeah. What are you doing here?
Consider me your personal welcome wagon. Now hear this. The head honcho of New Vegas, Mr. House, is itching to make your acquaintance. Just head for the Lucky 38. It's the big old tower shaped like a roulette spinner.
Yeah. Alright, I'll go there straight off. Or, wait. Yeah, I'll go there straight.
Yeehaw, partner. That's the spirit. He'll be waiting for you.
Yeehaw! No, Victor! I wanted to do more dialogue with you. Oh. Is there anything? Yeah, we got the Gamora.
Why do they call it a monorail? It's a
and
train.
the Lucky 38. You got anything to talk about this, Ganon? No? Oh, wait, is this you? Yes.
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on.
But can I have more dialogue?
I see you brought a friend. Sorry, partner, but they're gonna have to stay outside.
No. Okay.
Come back soon now.
Alright. Sorry, Gannon. It's time for me to talk to you. Mr. House. Probably the single most powerful person in the entire Mojave Wasteland. Take a sip. In fact, could arguably be considered the most powerful person in the West. Alright, Victor.
Where to, partner?
Let's go to the penthouse.
Penthouse floor.
And this person, Jane.
Well, hello, Sugar. Mr. House is waiting for you in his office.
Who are you?
I'm Jane, one of Mr. House's girls. We keep him entertained. We don't get many guests lately. Perhaps we can entertain you as well.
What can he tell you about New Vegas?
Oh, there's lots of things to tell, I'm sure. There's the 3 families, the casinos, the other attractions. What would you like to know?
Tell me about the 3 families.
They're just new money, Sugar. They might pretend they're sophisticated, but between you and me, they're not far off from tribals. Their marriages especially are just awful brutes. The chairman and the White Glove Society at least pretend to have some culture.
Tell me about the casinos.
Well, of course, there used to be a lot more of them. But these days, there are 3 open to the public. The Tops, the Ultra Lukes, and Gamora. And the Lucky 38, of course. But we're not open to the public. You're a special case, Sugar.
Tell me about the other attractions.
Well, let's see. The NCR has an embassy here, but why you'd want to go talk to a bunch of boring old politicians, I surely don't know. Oh, and the Vault 21 Hotel and Gift Shop has an adorable collection of old Vault-Tec memorabilia. And I suppose if you like neon signs, you might check out Michelangelo's sign shop.
Alright.
Anything you like, Sugar?
What's with the snow globe collection?
Not many people know this, but Mr. House is one of the world's biggest collectors of antique snow globes. If you happen to find any out in the wasteland, you can bring them to me, and I'll add them to his collection. You'll get a reward, of course. In fact, one of Mr. House's favorites went missing when we moved the collection. If you have a look around the Lucky 38, you might even find it.
Uh-huh. What kind of robots are you?
Why, I'm a Robco PDQ 88B Mark I Securitron, you silly goose. We're the finest in personal civil robotic security on the market.
You silly goose. What is this place?
This is the Lucky 38 Resort and Casino, or it used to be. Mr. House has kept the place locked up tight for ages now. Nobody comes in or out.
Can you tell me about Mr. House?
Why, Sugar, he's the maximum utmost. If it weren't for Mr. House, we wouldn't have this fabulous wonderland of New Vegas, would we?
Sounds like you're pretty fond of him.
Well, of course I am, silly. Mr. House is just the smartest, most wonderful man there ever was. Why, did you know he single-handedly reclaimed New Vegas from all those nasty tribes that used to live here? Well, he single-handedly sent in his Securitrons to do it, but that counts in my book.
Yeah, I'm sure she's not biased at all. I didn't realize robots could have such strong feelings about people.
Sugar, I may be a robot on the outside, but on the inside, My neurocomputational matrix is an exact copy of Mr. House's favorite girl.
So, you're a copy of a dead one. What exactly do you do for Mr. House?
Mr. House has a lot of needs, Sugar. I take care of all of them, and a lady doesn't kiss and tell.
Alright, have a good night, Blue. I really don't want to think about that.
Then maybe you shouldn't pry into a lady's particulars. Hmm?
But joke's on you, I do
you
want to
like,
think about
sugar?
that. I got some snow globes.
You do? Why, that's just wonderful. I'll take them and put them with the rest of the collection.
Oh yeah, these will pay for my implants. It's gonna be good stuff. You with your dots. Okay, let's go. It is time to talk to the man of the hour himself, Mr. House.
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see?
I've never seen anything like this place.
Of course you haven't. Vegas always was one of a kind. What you see down on the strip is just a fraction of the city's former glory, and yet more than an echo. I preserved its spirit. Or perhaps you were referring to the Lucky 38? The years haven't been kind to her, but still she manages to impress.
Why the VIP treatment? I'm just a courier.
Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it.
I'm just a Haru. I'm nothing special. Let's get down to business then.
The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough.
Let's see, what do you think? What do you propose? I'd like to ask some questions.
What did you wish to know?
What terms are you offering?
My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that?
You're such a sweetheart, Philly. 4 times. Cool. Also, so you say you don't care what happens to Benny, so you wouldn't mind if I just put him through a wood chipper, would you? 1,000 cops? 1,000 caps. I accept your terms.
Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession. Any final matters for us to discuss?
I do have.
What else did you want to know?
How do I get to Benny?
It won't be easy. Benny is always surrounded by at least 4 bodyguards, except when he's in his private suite on the 13th floor of the Tops.
Chairman are your employees. Don't they take orders?
It's more complicated than that. The chairmen share what you might call a tribal affinity. Look for a man named Swank, Benny's second-in-command. He's always been a reliable, if unimaginative, employee. Do your best to convince him that you're working under my auspices. If you have evidence of Benny's crimes, show it to him.
Uh-huh. Why can't you be the one to tell Swank?
By contract, Securitrons are to enter the casinos only when invited by the 3 families, or if other extraordinary circumstances arise. The moment I send one into the Tops, Benny will know I'm on to him.
Say I want to take a diplomatic.
If you were to approach Benny in public, you might be able to leverage his fear of exposure to make him agree to meet with you in private.
Any ideas on how I can catch him off guard?
Sneaking into Benny's suite on the 13th floor would be very difficult, but not impossible. There might be guards. Certainly there'd be a sturdy lock on his front door.
I see, I see.
What else did you want to know?
Tell me about Benny.
Benny has led the chairman ever since I recruited his tribe 7 years ago. Until his recent misbehavior, I planned to make him my protege. Maybe if I'd begun grooming him sooner, none of this would have happened.
I didn't remember that. I was wondering what Benny's significance to the story was, like why he had anything to do with this. I thought he was just like some random guy who ran a casino and decided to like mug me. But no, there's a lot more to it than that. I see. Thank you, Ian. You're both lovely. What use would you have for a protege?
To achieve my aims, I require a capable human agent to perform certain tasks. I knew Benny was ambitious, even ruthless, but I believed he would do the job so long as he was incentivized appropriately. Obviously, I miscalculated his drive for supremacy, but in any case, you've come along, a more than suitable replacement.
Why did he betray you?
I have to think that he found out about the platinum chip and mistakenly convinced himself that he could use it to his own ends. One of the problems of a tribal workforce, I'm afraid. No intuitive understanding of how complex technologies can be.
Why didn't you intervene sooner?
Why didn't Victor intervene sooner, you mean? Good Springs is a bit too far away for me to reliably control a Securitron agent by remote. I can send and receive packets of data at best. Victor's combat algorithms determine the proper course of action. Benny and his thugs were more than a match for a lone Securitron. When he alerted me, I instructed him to approach the site after Benny and the others had departed.
Very interesting.
What else did you want to know?
What is the platinum chip?
It's a very special item. There's nothing else like it in the entire world. It was lost a long time and difficult to find. That's all you need to know about it for this stage of our enterprise. Fulfill your contract, deliver the chip, and good things will come your way.
The more I know about the chip, the easier I can find it.
You might keep an eye out for any computers that Benny's been using. Maybe even a computer lab of some sort.
I have right to know more.
That's simply not true.
Fair enough.
I am the only person to hold any rights pertaining to the chip. I designed it, and I paid for it, dearly. To develop that chip, I spent a sum of US dollars. Not the bottle caps that pass as currency these days, but a sum beyond counting. For decades, I paid salvagers to comb the ruins for it. And when it was finally discovered, tens of thousands of caps spent to have it brought here. We know how that turned out. Complete your contract, and it will be the last time I pay for the chip. Save your questions for then.
How much of that money he spent on the platinum chip are you willing to bet that he obtained ethically? Just curious. That's actually rhetorical. If the chip's so valuable, why use a single courier to transport it?
You realize you were just one of many couriers. The rest of them, dummies, so to speak.
I was also a dummy.
Add to that many thousands of caps worth of mercenary protection to screen your avenue of approach. Had I used an armed caravan to transport the chip, I might as well have been announcing to the world, this is important, attack this. I didn't want to attract the attention of groups like the Great Khans or the Brotherhood of Steel. Alas, the real threat was closer to home.
Fair enough. Why didn't you send your robots into the tops to arrest Benny?
Frontal assaults on casinos? Not good for business. In any case, Benny would see it coming. And all he'd have to do is hold the chip up and point a pistol at it. Our foremost advantage is that Benny doesn't know that I know he has the chip. Let's not squander it.
What's this poll we've got going on here? Did he get the money ethically? Good question. Let's see, anything else? Talk about something
What else did you want to know?
Who exactly are you, Mr. House?
I am Robert Edwin House, President, CEO, and sole proprietor of the New Vegas Strip. I oversaw the city's renovations starting from 2274 onward. The three families are my employees. Before the Great War of 2077, I was the founder, president, and CEO of Robco Industries, a vast computer and robotics corporation.
You appear to be a computer, not a man.
Don't let the video screens and computer terminals fool you. I'm flesh and blood, not silicone.
How have you stayed alive all this time?
Let's just say it was very costly. But I was willing to make the sacrifices longevity entailed, financial and otherwise.
How did you establish New Vegas?
We can discuss this in greater detail at another time. Suffice it to say that when my Securitrons detected NCR scouts at Hoover Dam, I took action. I recruited a tribal force to supplement my Securitrons and renovated the Strip just in time to welcome the NCR as it marched into the region. Instead of war, a treaty was negotiated, and the money started to pour in.
Uh-huh. Very interesting.
What else did you want to know?
Tell me about the factions vying for New Vegas.
It's understandable that you'd be curious about this topic, but we'll hold off until the platinum chip has been recovered. What else did you want to know?
Goodbye then.
Well enough. Be on your way.
Mr. House. Alright, so somewhere we heard is going to be
Enjoy your time on the Vegas
one of the not bobbleheads, snow globes. Ooh, very nice. There's a bed. But who uses the bed? Not House. And not me either. This isn't the place that I get when I, like, end up getting a place here. So whose bed is that? I feel like... Oh, I guess I have to copy.
Congratulations, partner. The boss has instructed me to compute to the high roller suite. You can bring your friends too. Be like a little clubhouse for the gang you put together. Just bear in mind, you're the only one gets to see the boss. Any friends you got, they can wait in the suite. Enjoy the days, partner. They're plenty fancy.
Hell yeah! Alright, let's go to... I think this is a cocktail lounge is where we find that snow globe. It's like hiding somewhere on... Oh, is this it? There it is! Awesome. It's just like she said. Alright, so now we return to the place where the things are. I'm lost. Where was the entrance? Where was the thingy? I'm just gonna run around in circles. Oh, there it is. I want to go to the penthouse to talk to Jane.
Well, hello, sugar. Mr. House is waiting for you in his office.
He's not actually. He wants me to go get his chip before he tells me anything else.
You do? Why, that's just wonderful. I'll take it and put it with the rest of the collection.
You with your ellipses.
Where to, partner?
Take me to the casino. But now we have the presidential suite, which is where we're gonna kind of hang out. So, by the way, what do y'all think? Is the platinum chip corn chip or potato chip?
Hey, you there. I have a message for you. It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
Yeah, it is. It's like your house. You just live here now. You are following, right? Progressive. Not to follow me. Yes, follow me, please.
Lead the way.
Alright. Here we go. So yes, we got a quest, I guess, to talk to... I guess we didn't get a quest, but the ambassador did want to talk to us. It's cool. Let's... Well, no, we have to do Ring-a-Ding-Ding, and then we can do the household needs.
I thought nobody has ever been inside
Howdy.
that place.
Howdy. Howdy. Ooh, you got a nice stash.
Damn, and she looks good to me too.
Are you talking about me? Do I really look that good? Ooh woo. Cool, I guess we just go to the cops next.
It's hard to sleep in this place.
Ooh, yes, these magazine meeting people, true police stories, and locksmith's reader. Hell yeah.
I bought my wife a little car here in New Vegas.
What's true police stories? Does that increase your racism? Let's see. Left 8. That's the... Oh yeah, that's the station. That's where, like, the... Oh wait. No, is that the monorail station? Yeah. I think. Or, no, is that the radio station? It's one of the two. Sounds like it's the monorail station.
Patrol in the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear weapon.
You got a top hat on, dude.
I bet it feels real nice to be carrying those weapons around on the strip. That damn Mr. House has forbidden any NCR military personnel from carrying any sort of firearms on the strip. Well, except for Captain Pappas. Mr. House still doesn't trust the NCR. A word of advice. The Securitrons won't put up with any funny stuff out there, so don't do anything stupid. This your first time on the strip?
Interesting. And it looks like the platinum chip is indeed a potato chip. I see, I see. Yes, this is my first time here.
Well, it's time to pop your Vegas cherry, friend.
Hello?
I'm sure you'll have a blast and be drunk and capless in no time. I can give you a bit more information about the various casinos if you're not sure on where to get started.
What's that about popping my Vegas cherry? Hi, Sabrina. And what else is there to do besides the casinos?
Well, there's Vault 21 and the NCR Embassy. Both places are located on the south side of the strip. Vault 21 is a small hotel and gift shop. It's not as nice as the casinos, but it's a whole hell of a lot cheaper. The NCR Embassy is the headquarters for the NCR on the strip. The ambassador and his offices are there, as well as the MP headquarters.
I see. Tell me about the casinos on the strip.
Well, there's the Lucky 38, Ultralux, Gamora, and the Tops. Which one do you want to know about?
What's the deal with the Ultralux?
The Ultralux is the nicest casino on the strip. Real high-end, extravagant, and expensive. Best you have a lot of caps if you want to go there.
What do you know about the Gamora?
Gamora is the favorite of the NCR troops on the strip. If you like girls, alcohol, gambling, and drugs, then Gamora is just the place for you.
I believe I like all of those things. What's the Tops like?
The Tops is the cool place to be right now. Lots of entertainment and shows going on there, as well as the gambling. If you want to catch a show and have a few drinks, you should definitely hit up the Aces Theater in the Tops.
Tell me about the Lucky 38.
Don't know much about it, to tell the truth. That's where Mr. House and his Securitrons are set up, and no one's been in there as long as people can remember. Probably best that you just ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
Ask away.
Goodbye. So what is this place exactly? Got toilets. And other toilets.
I'll tell you, something stinks about this place.
And a storage closet. And stairs. Or up these stairs. Why are you wearing cowboy hats and weird hats and stuff?
We won't go quietly.
Let's take a sip
The
from our
Legion can
trusty
count on that.
canteen. And I know these vending machines are illegal. Am I allowed through here? What? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like, oh, the monorail got blown up, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Which is why I can't use this. Well, I tried. Y'all saw that I tried to save the monorail. Let's go to Hippity Hoppity.
Security lapse with a monorail is a huge embarrassment.
You doing fine there, pal? What you doing?
Just as a warning, my covert bandaging skills are a little rusty.
Buddy, you gonna tell your coworkers that you're looking at porn while at work? Alright. Hippity hoppity, hello there.
If you don't mind, I have to look after my husband.
Oh. What are you and he up to out here on the strip?
He's got his reasons. And when that man gets a notion stuck in his head, he's like a bighorn or bull that's seen red. And if it means Heck Gunderson's involved, then you better step aside before the stampede tramples you over.
What's so important about Heck Gunderson?
If that's what you want to talk about, go see Walter. He'll talk your ear off. Everything he says about the evils of Heck Gunderson is true, but I've never held the notion that fighting evil with evil carries the world forward.
Is there some way I could help you out?
I don't suppose you have the magic powers necessary to bring my husband to his senses, do you? He swears he won't leave this godforsaken city until he's seen Heck suffer. So far as I can see, we're the only ones in pain.
I'll see what I can do.
That's very kind of you. Maybe this'll be the dawn of a new day.
Nice.
Good to see you again.
Do you have any other dialogue? Where are you from?
Oh, a good ways west of here, in a place you've never been. Far as we're concerned, only name it ever had was Phoebus Ranch. That was before we lost some land to Heck Gunderson. The bank demanded payment in full the day after the Stockmen's Association bailed it out.
What's so important about this Heck Gunderson?
I'm done talking about that man. If that's what you want, step on over to Walter.
What's life like as a bighorn rancher?
A good life if you don't mind hard work. The only real fuss is the constant bother with varmints. Fail to catch mole rats early in their breeding, and you'll have 3 or 4 head breaking their ankles in mole rat holes every day. Of course, the worst varmint of all is a Brahmin baron with his hands in the pockets of a Republic senator. That's a problem you can't solve with a varmint rifle, though I fear my husband's apt to try. He's got Heck Gunderson in his sights right now.
No. Goodbye.
All right, good.
Oh, Walter.
Howdy, young lady. How can I help you? But make it quick. Goddamn heat's worse in this town than in the middle of a Brahmin herd at noon.
Let's see. You're not from around here, are you?
Darn far it is, our ranch. Ethel would be happy to yap about that. I got more important things in mind, kid.
Are you a bighorn rancher?
Bighorn is my trade since I was a young'un. I confess, it's hard living these days, kid. The wasteland ain't the same anymore.
I'd like to ask you about your wasteland.
I know it better than my wife's corset. What about it, kid?
How do wastelanders cope with current times?
Stealing our pure breed resolve, that's how. We faced the wasteland right in the old mug and told her to shove it. Listen, we own these lands. And I'll be damned if the NCR, those Legion bastards, or anyone else tries to walk all over us.
What are the most dangerous places in the wasteland?
Hell, it's all dangerous. Know why? Because you can't trust anything that stands on 2 legs. If you're looking for real trouble, head straight into the mountains. Men don't walk up there, for good reasons, kid.
How wastelanders cope with current times?
Listen, we own these lands. And I'll be damned if the NCR, those Legion bastards, or anyone else tries to walk all over us.
What are the most dangerous places in the wasteland?
If you're looking for real trouble, head straight into the mountains. Men don't walk up there, for good reasons, kid.
Goodbye.
All right, kid. Be good.
We'll do that quest at some point, probably. Let's collect more magazines. Cool.
Howdy. Interested in a refreshing beverage or a tasty snack?
Possibly. You work for one of the casinos?
Nope. Strictly independent. Well, kind of independent. To vend anything here on the Strip, you gotta register with one of those police robots and sign a franchisee agreement. At the end of each day, you keep half of what you made. The rest you hand over to those bots. And they know if you're cheating.
Mr. House gets half of each day's take?
Yep, he makes the rules. It's steep, but it sure beats living in North Vegas. Here on the Strip, I can afford to eat, and no one tries to kill me.
What do you sell?
Non-alcoholic beverages and snack foods. The casinos get to sell booze. No one else does.
Tell me about the Strip.
It's the most amazing place in the world, don't you think? This must be what it was like to live 1,000 years ago. There are 3 casinos open for business. Gomorrah, the Tops, and the Ultralux. They get nicer in that order. This here's the monorail station leading in from Camp McCarran. Most of my business is with soldiers coming and going on furlough.
Let's see.
Take your pick.
Probably nothing I care about. Food, don't care. So... I think it's time we go for the Tops. And talk to Benny.
Someone blew up the monorail right by our troops.
Huh? Alright. Benny. Would you like to answer for...
Hey, baby doll. Welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying.
Sure. First of all, why do you need my guns?
Security, baby. Can't make the bread if the bakers are full of lead. You dig it? Don't worry, your safest house is in here. Courtesy of Mr. House. Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your tops experience the tops?
We are about to confront Benny Sabrina. Where do you take my weapons?
Relax, baby. The safe is houses. We'll keep them locked up in the bank upstairs right next to the money. It's serious protection.
What is there to do here?
Everything your little heart desires, that's what. You like gambling? Boom. Either one of the main hallways has cards, slots, you name it. Hungry? Thirsty? The restaurant just off the left-hand hallway has the best food and booze in Vegas. Or maybe you'd rather take in a show. The Aces Theater upstairs always has hot acts raring to go. Check it out.
All right.
Have a good time, baby.
Now, we want to find what's his face. Swank. That's who we want to find. Howdy, Swank.
Hello, baby. Welcome to the tops. What can I do for you?
Who are you?
Baby, I'm the best thing that ever happened to you. Name's Swank. This here's my joint.
No, you're wrong. My partners are the best thing that ever happened to me. I thought Benny ran this place.
Benny oversees the business, sure, but I run the tops day to day. I'm his right-hand guy, you dig?
Let's see. Can you give me the rundown on New Vegas?
Sure, kid, sure. What can I tell you?
It's a story with the White Glove Society.
Creepy bunch of cats, you ask me. Ah, sure, they act all polite and civilized, but there's something off about them, you dig? Don't get me wrong. That resort of theirs is ring-a-ding. But my guts say, don't go in the basement.
Let's talk about something
Sure, whatever you want.
Nice place you got here. Tell me about it.
The tops? Yeah, sure. You want the nickel tour? Old Swank's happy to oblige. We got everything you could want. Slot machines in the back, cards and roulette in the front, fine entertainment upstairs in the Aces Theater. And all with your security personally guaranteed by the chairman and Mr. House's own Securitron police. It's the tops.
Alright, I'm gonna ask him about the job.
Baby, you stick with me, you won't have to work a day in your life. Don't fret about caps. You just sit there and look pretty for me.
What? Flattering, I don't like being tied down, but I do, is the thing. How about some real work?
You might have a jaw at Tommy Torini up in the Aces. He's always looking for talent scouts.
I think you should know something about Benny.
Really? You got something to say about the big boss, huh? Well, why don't you say it to his face instead of yapping at me?
I don't think you're gonna like it. Seems Benny's been making his own play.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Benny tried to kill me and stole a platinum chip I was hired to deliver.
That doesn't... Why would he pull a stunt like that? Got anything else to offer?
He tried to make it look like an accident. Just a traveler killed and robbed in the wasteland.
He's trying to pull a fast one on the big man. Crazy bastard. You got any more?
Let's see. I've got more evidence that proves Benny tried to kill me.
Yeah? What else you got?
I found his lighter in Boulder City. He dropped it when he killed his partners.
Yeah, that looks like Benny's lighter, all right. Still, not exactly a ton of proof. Got anything else, kid?
That's it. What do you think?
Jesus, kid, I think we got a real problem on our hands. Can't believe Benny's a no-good stinking punk, trying to play house like that. Tell you what, I'll call Benny, keep him away from his suite. You go search the place. Here's the key, it's on the 13th floor. It's a room with the double doors, can't miss it. Maybe you'll find something we can show to Mr. House and get him arrested.
Okay, I'll do that.
Groovy, here's your stuff back. In case you run into company, you dig. I'll tell the boys to give you a pass to pack some heat. Go on then. Elevators to pass the slot machines on your left.
Interesting. I don't know if I've dealt with Benny this way. Let's see. Elevators are over here. Right. And then do a little sneaky sneak. There's arcade. You need to find the thing. Stuff. In we go, in we go. Come in, arcade. Let's close that door. Now, what are we even looking for exactly? You said to just like search for information. Could we get him arrested? Is that a thing? Sure. So what else we got here? I see a picture. That's not a safe. Suitcase. What you got, Benny? And this is where we're gonna find Yes Man. I do know that for a fact. Yep, there's Yes Man. We're not gonna talk to Yes Man. We're just gonna keep searching around here for a lot of stuff. Let's take a sip. Although maybe Yes Man is who we have to talk to. Hang on. Also, I don't know if we need to sneak. I was sworn, isn't there like a safe somewhere? Something like that? I'm not sure. But, Yes Man. What you got for me?
Hey! Hi there! Good to meet you. What can I do for you today?
What are you doing here?
Good question! My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmissions. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a PDQ-88B Securitron, but you can call me Yes Man.
Yes Man? What kind of name is that?
It's what Benny always called me. Probably because I'm programmed to be so helpful.
Have you seen Benny?
He was around here not too long ago. He's probably down on the casino floor now. You can wait for him here if you like. I'm incapable of asking you to leave.
Benny stole a platinum chip from me. Do you know what it's for?
Sure. Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data on it. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I'd look there!
I see. What's Benny planning to do with the chip?
Oh! He wants to kill Mr. House and use the platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That should give me control over all Mr. House's defenses. Most prominently, his Securitrons. And then I just do what Betty tells me. Easy peasy!
So, basically, if you do the Yes Man route, you're kind of just doing what Benny wanted to do. You're kind of taking Benny's place if you do the Yes Man route. You're very forthcoming with that information.
I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for. That was probably pretty dumb, huh?
What if I wanted to take over New Vegas instead of Benny? But I don't. Benny reprogrammed a Securitron all by himself?
Oh, he had some help. A lady friend of his. She said something about living in a fort over in Freeside. But that's all I remember.
Uh-huh. What is this place?
This is Benny's workshop. When the tops got renovated, he had this half of the floor blocked off for his own use. I guess you could say it's my entire world. I don't think I've ever left this room. But that's okay. I'm not complaining.
Yeah, yes man is the safety option route. Goodbye.
Come back later if you need anything.
I just want to look at... Well, I guess these are all broken. They are all broken. Damn. Is there anything else? Is that it? There's Locksmith's Reader. Alright, Benny. We've discovered Yes Man. Ooh, here's another door. With a back escape route. I see. Let's head to... Ooh. Money, money. Alright. And Lad's Life. What is I believe? Speech, maybe? Alright, let's go. And close the door so then he doesn't know we were here. Take a sip from our canteen. Now, we talked to Yes Man. Anything? What was I looking for? Oh yeah, I was hoping... Because Swank mentioned, like, if we talk to him something, we could probably get Mr. House to get him arrested, but... Here's the thing. Mr. House already told us why exactly he can't do that, because, you know, sending his Securitrons in here, first of all, would alert Benny. Hello? Second of all, it would, like, you know, get... Yeah, anyway. Let's confront Benny. You.
What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth. Hello? That broad everyone saw go in the Lucky 38, that was you? Oh, shit.
Well, look at the most punchable face in New Vegas. So, Benny. Benny. The jig's up. Me and Yes Man had a talk.
Baby, this is not the place to go talking about that. What say you and me cash out? Go somewhere's more private-like. Any questions you got, I'll answer.
I want the platinum chip, and I want it now.
I can't do that, baby, and you know it. There's a lot of angles to this caper, complexities aplenty. But plenty of action, too, enough for both of us. But we don't jabber about that out here in public. Like I said, we should be talking somewheres private.
Give me one good reason not to kill you.
You want a reason? How about 4? They're called bodyguards, and every one of them is packing. Me too, so baby makes 5. Add to that, every chairman in this joint is armed, and not with some holdout pea shooter like maybe you smuggled through security. Anyhow, baby, you didn't come here for vengeance. You came to get clued in. Like I said, we should be talking somewheres private.
That's a decent point. Like, give me one reason not to kill you. Well, you're certainly welcome to try, but everyone here is gonna turn on you if you do. What do you have in mind?
To start, I'll comp you the presidential. Best suite in the house. You deserve a taste of the VIP lifestyle. I'll hang out down here for a while to make everything look business as usual, then come to you. Any questions you got, I'll answer. Guaranteed.
Interesting. Two conditions. Lose the bodyguards, and we both go to the suite now.
If that's what it takes to win your trust, that's what it takes. Follow me.
Alright.
Well, keep those hands where I can see them.
So, time to chat up Benny, see what he's got going for us, and then we're gonna have to kill it. But until then,
Now that you and me's got some privacy, I gotta ask, how is it that you're still living?
I got a thick skull. Let's see. Takes more than a couple bullets in the head to stop me.
Yeah, hello. Well, serves me right for using a 9mm. Once you were vertical, how'd you track me down?
Seems you dropped something in Boulder City. No, I'm persistent.
Yeah, that's one word for it. I guess that's enough scratching around at first base. Tell me, which way is the wind gonna blow?
I'm wondering... Oh, let's see. I got some questions. A bunch of them.
You got questions? I got answers.
First things first, tell me about the platinum chip.
It's the house edge, baby. Literally. It's what Mr. House needs to stack the odds in his favor.
Chip belongs to me. Hand it over.
Baby, ease off the gas. The chip belongs in the hands of someone who can use it, as in me, not you. You'll get a piece of the action and a sweet one, but the chip sticks with me.
How's the chip work?
It's some kind of data storage device, dig? So it's the data on the chip that's platinum, not the chip itself. Trouble is, the chip don't fit any computer I've found. Must require special hardware.
What does the chip do?
It has something to do with the Securitrons, I know that much. Upgrades their hitting power, gives them heft. Might be slightly useful if you're looking to defend the Strip from Caesar's Legion or the NCR. Or maybe both.
Let's talk about something else.
How else can I clue you in?
Talk about the chip.
What about it?
I already talked about the chip. What about the factions gunning for Vegas?
Yeah, it's a tricky world out there. I'll tell it to you straight.
Tell me about House.
A good cat to swing with, or was until he stopped mewing. It was House's big idea to resurrect the Strip. He recruited the three families as muscle, showed us how to set up casinos, negotiated with the NCR. None of this in person, mind you. Did all of his talking through those Securitrons of his. But lately, the silence is deafening. The robots collect House's share of the take every week, and life goes on. Ain't exactly what I'd call leadership.
What makes the chairman so special?
We're the definition of cool, baby. We know how to swing. Folks come to us to learn how to enjoy themselves. Of the three families, we're the only ones with the heart and savoir-faire to run the Strip on our own.
What do you think of the Emeritus?
A tribe of finks. Every single one of them is a degenerate. Mark my words, they're playing an angle. How do I know? They always are.
What about the White Glove Society?
Personally, they give me the heebie-jeebies. There's such a thing as being too polite. If I may this, my pleasure that. Don't get me wrong, that resort of theirs is strictly ring-a-ding. But my guts say, don't go in the basement.
Yeah, your guy told me the same exact thing. What about the NCR?
A nation of meddlers trying to muscle in on our action. Well, we got muscles too. And smarts besides. Only reason the NCR hasn't busted up our scene is they're a little afraid of Mr. House and a lot afraid of Caesar. If the NCR beats the Legion at Hoover Dam, they'll turn on us and claim the Strip. And we don't have the muscle to beat them. Not yet. Meanwhile, they're all that's keeping Caesar's Legion at bay. Plus, NCR soldiers and citizens are our best customers. It's complicated.
Thank you for the follow, puppet artist. What about the Legion?
Worst of the worst. A tribe of degenerate losers led by a creep. They crucify people for kicks, slaughter whole towns. The NCR beat them at the dam 3 years ago, but that didn't stop them. They spent the meanwhile gathering strength. They're gonna try to take the dam again real soon, and if they do, Vegas as we know it will cease to exist.
You're adorable, Felly.
Something else you wanted to know?
I want to know about the factions getting for bait. No, we already talked about that. Help me understand the scheme of yours.
Broad strokes, change in management. The Securitrons are where it's at. I need a way to control them, and a way to beef up their hitting power. I get those two ducks in a row, Vegas can defend itself versus all comers. NCR, Caesar's Legion, it won't matter.
What makes you think you can succeed?
Baby, the odds may look long, but that's just because we ain't done rigging them. I won't toss the dice until we are. I've gleaned a lot working with Mr. House. He was a good cat to swing with. I still got a lot to learn, but it's coming together.
Belly is a good girl. And you're willing to commit murder to make that happen?
Baby, do you not understand the level of game here? What I did to you was rotten. But if you think House, the NCR, or Caesar won't kill to put Vegas in their pocket, I really did blow out your brains.
I see your point.
It's a game, and games have winners and losers. I prefer the former. How about you?
You see, I too prefer to be a winner. And maybe this time, you get to be the loser. What's the deal with your secret weapon and, Yes Man's friend?
You really weren't supposed to talk to him. Alright. So, he used to be a Securitron on patrol, square as the rest, until I gave him a Mickey in the shape of a pulse grenade. Once he was on the nod, I yanked some wires and dragged him up to the workshop. I had some help, you see. Gal named Emily, one of the followers over in Freeside, a real whiz when it comes to things technical. She programmed his personality. Once Yes Man was hooked back into House's data network, I started learning a lot more about what he was up to, dig? Like where and when to find you. Something else you wanted to know?
Let's see. What are you offering?
You help me, and before long, the chairman will rule all of Vegas, dig? With enough robot muscle to back it up. You'll get a sweet, juicy cut of that action. But until that day comes, I'll keep you on retainer and pay bonuses for special missions. How's that sound?
Time to die.
Guess I should have seen that coming.
Let me equip my gun. 'Cause I'm pretty sure it's unequipped. Here we go. Alright, time to blow your brains out. Or melt them. And there we have it. So, Benny's dead. We get his suit. And his key. You get Maria, which, whoo-hoo, boy, look at that weight to value. Or just that value in general. We get the platinum chip, which has only a value of 3. And Presidential Suite E. And a level up to boot. Alright, what are we gonna do? I'm thinking... Speech is almost there. Oh, I didn't know that. That's neat. Okay, so now speech is at 80, so we don't really need to boost speech anymore. Get lockpick and science both up here. 1 point in energy weapons. How about that? Alright, that's ring-a-ding-ding complete. Now, we're not quite done. I would like to do a little bit of looking around the presidential suite. There's a lot of stuff up here. Is this also, like, a place that I can just have be my house now? By the way, is working with Benny actually, like, one of the endings to this game? I don't think I ever thought of that. Because, like, I've always just seen people... Yeah, I know about that ending. You need the Black Widow perk for it. Which I do not have. But yeah, like... Never thought of that as a potential way to go, but... It's like he'd turn on you, right? Like that's his whole deal. He's trying to sweet talk you, make you think that he's, you know, gonna come clean, and yeah, like kind of he wants to get you to let your guard down so he can tie up loose ends. However, I've killed him. So there we have it. Now there is a safe over here. I would like to take a look in this wall safe. What's in here? There we go. Ooh boy. Pretty good. Thanks and notes. Alright. Now do his bodyguard's mind. Oh, I got the chip. It was on his body. But if we want more chips, we got some right here. Alright, now we just like walk out. His guard's not mind. Is there anything else around here? I'm not seeing. Right, let's go. Yep, his bodyguards do not mind at all. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna go turn this into house. First, we gotta talk to Swink, though. I do want to talk to him. Yeah, you really should play this. It's a great game. There you are. Swank, not Swink.
You're back. Find anything?
Yeah, I mean, like, if... So, Benny is just the first act of the game. He's just kind of like the, you know, what gets you involved in the entire entanglements of New Vegas. But now, once we turn this chip into Mr. House, we're gonna enter Act 2, which is, I guess, basically just kind of setting up what we need for the final act of the game, which is the Battle of Hoover Dam. So, like, the Act 2 is basically like we go and talk to all the factions everywhere and be like, You cool? You're not cool? Okay, cool. We'll kill the not cool ones, and then the cool ones will work with us, and stuff like that. Yep, he's dead.
Guess that makes me the boss. Ring a ding.
Hell yeah.
Don't be a stranger, doll.
Howdy, Swank. Alright, let's... Also, why does...
The eyes of the mighty Kaiser are upon you. He admires your accomplishments and bestows upon you the exceptional gift of his mark. Any crimes you may have perpetrated against the Legion are hereby forgiven. Kaiser will not extend this mercy a second time. My lord requires your presence at his camp at Fortification Hill. His mark will guarantee your safe conduct through our lands.
You again? How'd you find me here?
I am the greatest of Kaiser's Frumentari. It was not a challenge to find you. Nor is this my first visit to the Strip.
Why does Caesar want to see you?
Go to him, and you will understand. Seek Kaiser by way of Cottonwood Cove, south of Nelson. The Kursor of Kuluth will be waiting.
So, Mr. House doesn't care that one of Caesar's most notorious Legion spies is walking around on the Strip. Either that or his Securitron's AI is too primitive to recognize the threat. Neither answer is particularly comforting.
Yeah, so Ganon is witnessing events and be like... Yeah, he's basically observing Mr. House, what he intends to do with the Strip and stuff like that, and yada yada. So, what now? Guess we just talked to House. This very much looks like you should be able to go into the Lucky 38 from here, right? But no. Yeah. Howdy, Victor. Ooh, can I talk to you?
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on. I see you brought a friend.
But he is allowed to come with me. That's what the whole point of the presidential suite was. That I'm allowed to have people. Huh.
Where to, partner?
Take me to the penthouse. Alright, let's see. House, I got your chip.
So, Benny has been handled, and you've recovered the platinum chip. Let's have it.
Here you go. Oh wait, first... Yeah, here you go.
Such a small thing, isn't it? And yet so capacious, so very dear. Decades of hiring salvagers out west to search for this little relic in the ruins of a place called Sunnyvale. Back then, anyway. That's where the chip was printed, on October 22nd, 2077. It was to have been hand-delivered to me here at the Lucky 38 the next day. But the bombs fell first. Suffice it to say, the delivery was never made.
What happens next?
A great deal shall be happening. A cascade of events with you taking a central role. At the moment, however, all you need to do is take the elevator all the way down to the bottom level. You'll understand soon enough.
Right, got this little unskippable cutscene. So if you're trying to speedrun this game without glitches, this
I expect you're well familiar with my Securitrons by now.
be a thing.
The titanium alloy housing that protects its electronic core is like small arms that travel easily enough. Its X-25 .45 Gatling laser produced to spec by Glassinghouse Inc. is deadly against soft targets at medium range. And for close-range suppression or crowd control, the Securitron is armed with a 9mm submachine gun. All of this you probably already knew. What you did not know is that these are the Securitron's secondary weapons. All this time, my Securitrons have had to get by running the Mark I operating system, which lacked software drivers for their primary weapons. Today, with the delivery of the Platinum chip, all that changes. Behold, for the first time, Securitrons running the Mark II OS. The M235 missile launcher gives the Securitron the ability to engage ground and air targets at significantly longer ranges. And a rapid-fire G-28 grenade launcher ensures the Securitron is deadly in close-range engagements. The software upgrade also includes drivers for the Securitron's highly sophisticated on-board auto-repair systems. Altogether, the Mark II software upgrade confers a 235% increase in combat effectiveness per unit. The city of New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. Return to the penthouse now. We have much to discuss.
I did not know that, Quincy.
Trips to the basement are rarely so educational, don't you think? I've since broadcast the upgrade to every Securitron in range of my transmitters, and I must say, it's causing quite a stir down on the strip.
What? By the way, the word basement, I believe, has been used 4 times this stream. Not that I've been intentionally keeping count, but like it really stood out to me. Like 2 people have said, "Don't look in the basement of the White Glove Society," and Mr. House has said basement twice. Like once, "Let's take a trip," and once after the trip. So 4 times. Just a little fun fact. What happens next? Why should hand like that? Why show your hand like that? Now your enemies know what you're up to.
I'm surprised you can still underestimate me after everything you've seen. I haven't shown my hand. I've shown 1 card. I've given my enemies a single provocative datum upon which to fixate. They have no idea what other cards I'm holding. It's a strong hand, believe me. I dealt it to myself.
Think your Securitrons can defeat Caesar's Legion and the NCR?
Why would I want to go to war against the NCR? They're my best customers. If their leaders weren't scheming to steal Vegas out from under me, I'd have no troubles with the NCR at all. To secure the future of New Vegas, I must have your assistance. The work ahead is dangerous, but you weather danger well.
Yep, okay. Yeah, no, like I'm saying, 2 people I've asked about the White Glove Society both said, "Don't go in their basement." And then House said it twice. Let's see. I wasn't paying attention. Let me ask some questions first.
What did you want to discuss?
I'm surprised you haven't asked what became of Benny.
That's because he ceased to be relevant when you recovered the Platinum chip. Revenge doesn't interest me. Progress does. Sorry to deny you a moment of primate triumph, but you'll have to go elsewhere to sound your barbaric yawp. What else did you want to discuss?
Interesting. How will the NCR defend Hoover Dam?
General Oliver's strategy, or tunnel vision, as I like to call it, has been to mass troops at Hoover Dam. He wants to outfight the Legion in a straightforward slugging match, and then, when they rout, pursue and destroy them in detail. A crushing, decisive victory of this sort would overshadow the tactical ingenuity of Chief Hanlon's defense 4 years ago, you see.
What's your battle plan for the dam?
A good deal should be obvious to you by now. I won't spoil the rest by talking out of turn.
Let's talk about something
What else did you want to discuss?
What are your plans for New Vegas?
I've resurrected Vegas, spirit intact. What I need now is the ability to enforce my rightful claim. Not just against Caesar's Legion, by the way. In fact, the NCR is a more present and insidious threat.
Oh yeah, House is like... I mean, it's literally just like if Elon Musk or Bill Gates or like, I don't know, some other big, like, huge billionaire had like had basically everything House did. How do you intend to enforce your claim on the city?
To enforce, one must have force, a position of strength. Years ago, when I detected NCR scouts roaming the Mojave, I could tell from their uniforms that these were no mere tribesmen. I knew it was only a matter of time before an army appeared to take control of the dam, and I knew my Securitrons wouldn't be enough to oppose them. And so I recruited the 3 families. Vegas belongs to me because I mustered enough strength to bring the NCR to the bargaining table.
Wasn't the NCR's army big enough to defeat your Securitrons and the big families?
Indeed it was, and still is, but not without taking significant casualties. Would Kimball and Oliver have traded the lives of hundreds of soldiers for absolute control of Hoover Dam? Oh, yes. They weren't afraid of me. They were afraid of Caesar, that attacking me would leave them vulnerable to a Legion offensive. And so they negotiated. Not out of the kindness of their hearts, as they try to make it seem, because the calculus of power left no other choice.
Yeah, so I've noticed kind of a lot during the stream. Stuff that kind of brings a new perspective to me, which isn't, like, there's another problem with the NCR. Like, other problems are all like, well, they're spread too thin, they're low on resources, yada yada. But the main central problem of the NCR is that they're antagonists to the people of New Vegas because they want to remain independent. They want to just have things be as they always have been. They don't want to be part of, like, the Legion or the NCR. And so the NCR actually poses a legitimate threat to the people of New Vegas because while their main concern is the Legion, once the Legion's out of the picture, their attention is going to go to Vegas because, well, New Vegas is a very important standing. Like, incredibly important. And the NCR wants it. So, yeah, it's more than just the NCR is, you know, has all these problems. It's like no one wants them. No one wants the NCR. What are the terms of your treaty with the NCR?
NCR forces were permitted to occupy Hoover Dam and establish a military base at McCarran Airport. Well, it used to be one. They recognized my sovereignty over the Vegas Strip and agreed to supply electricity and water once their engineers repaired the dam. Written into the treaty were provisions that the NCR do nothing to prevent its soldiers and civilians from visiting the Strip. That's how I harness the NCR to my endeavor. Their occupation has been the engine of my growing economy.
You would go to war against the NCR?
The salient issue is that they will go to war with me if given the chance. There's just one reason why the NCR hasn't contrived some outrage to justify invading the Strip. Caesar's Legion. The final battle between those two armies is fast approaching. I can't afford to let either side win on their terms. What else did you want to discuss?
What's the deal with the snow globe collection?
What of it? I enjoy them. There's something about a little diorama set inside a glass dome that I find pleasing. If you run across any out in the wastes, turn them in to Jane. She'll compensate you. What else did you want to discuss?
It's like he's collecting Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Where does New Vegas get all its electricity?
Hoover Dam, of course. A hydroelectric dam. The NCR had it up and running at 50% capacity within a year of occupying the dam. By treaty, New Vegas receives 5% of its output. More than enough. What else did you want to discuss?
What was Vegas like before the war?
It was a place of splendor. As magnificent as today's Strip may seem, it's but a shadow of the neon paradise that was Las Vegas. I grew up not far from here, and though I traveled the old world extensively, I never found another place like it.
Say that you saved Las Vegas. How?
By 2065, I deemed it a mathematical certainty that an atomic war would devastate the Earth within 15 years. Every projection I ran confirmed it. I knew I couldn't save the world, nor did I care to, but I could save Vegas, and in the process, perhaps save mankind. I set to work immediately. I thought I had plenty of time to prepare. As it turned out, I was 20 hours short.
What preparations did he make to save Las Vegas?
On the day of the Great War, 77 atomic warheads targeted Las Vegas and its surrounding areas. My networked mainframes were able to predict and force transmit disarm code subsets to 59 warheads, neutralizing them before impact. Laser cannons mounted on the roof of the Lucky 38 destroyed another 9 warheads. The rest got through, though none hit the city itself. A suboptimal performance, admittedly. If only the platinum chip had arrived a day sooner.
Why didn't it arrive?
The platinum chip was printed in Sunnyvale, California on October 22nd, 2077, the day before the Great War. It was to have been delivered by courier the following afternoon, but by then, the world had ended. The chip contained vital software upgrades, but not just for my Securitrons. Every aspect of the missile defense grid would have been upgraded too. Given that I had to make do with buggy software, the outcome could have been worse. I nearly died as it was.
How did you nearly die defending Vegas?
Software glitches set off a cascade of system crashes. I had to take the Lucky 38's reactor offline, lest it melt down. For nearly 5 years, I battled power outages and more system crashes until I finally managed to reboot my data core with an older version of the OS. I spent the next few decades in a veritable coma, but I survived, obviously, and eventually thrived. What else did you want to discuss?
Let's talk about that mission.
The next step will require you to infiltrate Caesar's camp at Fortification Hill.
Want me to kill Caesar?
Absolutely not. Caesar is of great use to me. I don't want you harming a hair on that man's head, assuming you could find one.
So, what do you want me to do at Fortification Hill?
I want you to open a hatch in the basement of the derelict weather station atop Fortification Hill. You'll recognize it on sight. The hatch bears the logo of the Lucky 38, same as the platinum chip.
How do I open it?
You can't, but the chip can. The hatch will recognize the platinum chip and open sesame.
What's inside?
Something very important. I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise, so don't bother asking.
What's my stake in this?
I'm not offering you an incentive as crude as money, though there'll be plenty of that. What I'm offering you is a ground floor opportunity in the most important enterprise on Earth. What I'm offering is a future. For you, and for what remains of the human race.
Alright, I'll do as you ask.
Here, take the platinum chip again. You will need it. Upon arrival at the fort, it's likely that you'll be searched and the chip taken from you. Don't worry, it will come back to you.
Alright. Now, that is a lot of dialogue. It's got us caught.
Floor.
We want... So next thing for us to do is to take this over to Caesar's Legion, but no. Actually, next thing we're probably gonna do, is one of the DLC. I'm gonna have to look into what's the best DLC to start with. I've heard...
Lead the way.
I've heard that it's Old World Blues is like...
Excuse me, but are you the courier who caused all of that trouble in the tops?
Yes. I assume it's Old World Blues because, that's just what I've been told, is like, it's kind of the first one you want to go to, because there you can return to it for a lot of stuff later on.
Oh, great. The followers of the apocalypse, well, some of us anyway, have been interested in Mr. House's technology, how he stays alive. Of course, no one else is allowed inside the Lucky 38, so no one knows what's going on. Well, except for you.
And this is where I come in.
Right. We just want to find out what sort of technology Mr. House has used to stay alive for all these years. It could be of great benefit to the people we try to help, many of whom suffer from hard-to-diagnose illnesses. Really? Oh, I wasn't expecting you to agree so easily. That's great. Here, take this packet sniffer. It'll allow us to intercept data on Mr. House's network. You might have to manually remove the encryption from his data network, but hopefully you won't have too much trouble. Good luck.
So... yeah, I don't know if I'll do that quest, actually, but it's there as an option in case I ever want to. Cool. I think that's a good place to call it. We made a ton of progress, got a lot of dialogue, learned a lot about New Vegas and stuff, and the whole, like, conflict with Caesar's Legion and so forth. Now... yeah, we're gonna call it there. And I'm gonna see who's live. In the meantime, next stream will be later this evening, actually. I will be, this evening I'll be doing some, I'll be playing, what's it called? Minecraft with Chloe, one of my partners. So be sure to look forward to that. It will be in about 5 hours. So I don't know how many of you will be awake for it, but look forward to it. What else? And then Sunday I've got a collab with Mana at about this time, minus 30 minutes tomorrow. Then, on next Friday, I believe, at least JST, Thursday for a lot of you, is going to be my 1-year stream anniversary subathon. Because I started streaming April 1st last year, and now it'll be April 1st of this year. So we're going to celebrate it with this subathon. I've got all sorts of goals. You can find them on my Twitter. Just check my Twitter, and I made an announcement of it. My goal is to reach 100 subs. I all hope I can. I all hope I can get there. As for what I plan to do with those subs, I'd say a lot of it is just going to kind of go back into streaming stuff. Like, it'll help me, pay for, like, commissions and all that. But yeah, look forward to that. And in the meantime, if you want to support me financially without waiting for the subathon, you can sub to me right now or leave a tip in the Stream Elements link down below in the panels. If you don't want to do either of those things, that's also perfectly fine. You can also just follow me and watch my streams and do all that stuff. In the meantime, we're gonna call it there. Here in chat, I'm typing our lovely little raid message, which we can copy and paste when we get to our location. And who are we gonna raid? Good question. I think we're gonna raid Val, who's collabing with Minra and Thule, playing Phasmophobia. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, everyone. Bye-bye. And look forward to the stream later today in 5 hours. Yep. Bye-bye.